Hi, my name is Gheorghiu, and together with my collaborator Chris Jones, our project is looking at an open science, disrupt and then reframe approach to simulating pro-environmental intentions. In terms of background, research has shown that social comparison can be limiting to pro-environmental behaviors, especially when they're stereotypically associated with someone who looks and behaves like a stereotypical environmentalist. The disrupt and then reframe technique allows us to increase people's susceptibility to persuasion by breaking down those stereotypes, disrupting those thoughts, and then reframing to associate pro-environmental behaviors with anyone and everyone, your average person. So across one pilot study and 2 experimental studies, we have investigated how pro-environmental intentions are affected by pro-environmental discourse and communications coming from either a stereotypical environmentalist or an atypical one. And the atypical environmentalist is the one that should be disruptive to people's way of thinking and allow space for reframing. So our study 1 employed a within subjects design where we had participants register their pro-environmental behaviors at time 1. Then they were presented with a WhatsApp exchange about environmental activism between 2 individuals, one of them being Sam, and Sam was the target of the judgment. Participants were asked to register their impression of Sam, and then we employed our manipulations. So Sam was revealed to either be an environmentalist, more of the beard and looking somewhat scruffy, a business executive, an older individual wearing a suit, quite serious, or your average person, your average Joe. And then at time 2, we measured their pro-environmental behavior intentions again, their climate change concerns, as well as a series of environmental identity measures such as their green ID and their likelihood of engaging in COP26. Study 2 employed the same manipulation, but a between subjects design. So participants read the WhatsApp exchange, registered their impression, and then went straight to the manipulation. So either they saw environmentalist Sam, businessman Sam, or a control condition where they had no information about Sam. And then only at one time we measured their pro-environmental behaviors, intentions using thermometers for a more sensitive measure. And again, their environmental identity and climate change concern. What we found that, as hypothesized, businessman Sam was the most surprising and disrupting reveal. However, this did not affect pro-environmental behavior intentions or their climate change beliefs. Instead, what did predict pro-environmental behavior intentions were participants' environmental identity measures, so their green ID, their interrelation empathy. And interestingly, environmentalist Sam was thought to embody some of the traits of just an average person, which we conclude actually indicates a positive societal shift, where your average person is perceived to be more environmentalist or can engage in pro-environmental behaviors. We found that the person's environmental identity and personal beliefs actually mattered more than the source of the communication, as our disrupt and reframe technique failed to impact pro-environmental behavior intentions. It's worth noting that our manipulation was quite subtle, and our measures may not have been the most sensitive, so those are future directions. But it's also worth considering that there might be a shift in how society thinks and how concerned they are about pro-environmental behaviors and climate change, which may then encourage them to engage the message more rather than be swayed by superficial characteristics such as the source or the appearance of the source. Thank you very much.